What's up, people? Eagles fan 826. I know I haven't been on as much, but what I want to talk about in the workplace, and it's come up a lot to people with the people I talk to, is your attitude in the workplace. Okay, where to begin? I mean, I think I bring a decent attitude to the workplace. When I mean decent, it's like I'm an outgoing person, so the coworkers I associate with, I'm very outgoing. At my job now, sometimes, but not too much because of obviously my past situations where people will take advantage of that. So I try to just keep the to a minimum. And most of the people I talk to at work, they understand that. So it's like no harm, no foul kind of stuff. But like I said, I'm all at my other jobs. Like I said, like I just don't get it. Like I say, I bring this energetic personality and all this to a workplace so it's not as boring. Break the monotony of the routine. Because like in Oz, it's like the routine is like the routine will kill you. So but like I mean, I've heard like so many stories where people saying like, oh, that I get it. It's like it goes back to the personality clashes thing. Like I mean, it's like people are going to judge you. They are going to hate you no matter what you do, or find a way to get under your skin about the way you present yourself. And like I say, I've said a million times, we live in what they call the melting pot of the United States of America, where you are free to act the way you want to act. Don't put on a facade. Don't try to be a poser, all that nonsense. It's like I don't sugarcoat nothing. I tell everything like it is. Like I have no problem with doing that. Like I said, I just feel it's unnecessary to be fake with anybody. Like I'll tell them point blank what I feel. They don't like it. I don't care really. But I mean, but I expect the same in return. Like I don't like when people claim there's something and then they quick to right behind your back or, or sometimes to your face, and then when you confront them about it, then you're the jackass. Happens. I had like how you say like, and no matter what you do, like it's a contradiction. Cause I'm gonna tell you, at this one job I had, um, the funniest thing I ever heard in my life. I come to work and I have a fun. I do my job and help people out and everything like that. Try to make the day go by to where people aren't bored and whatnot. I do that for my coworkers because I actually do care sometimes. So I actually had one of the big bosses come up to me saying the way I act, and he doesn't see me on a regular basis. He just sees me from time to time. And he said I have an attitude problem. And I'm like, how do I have an attitude problem? It's like I'm trying to make the company better because I make it ain't even like an off the wall suggestion. It's just saying I like, damn, y'all need to upgrade your system. You know why? Because they had no system. This was the paper place. This was everything's done on paper and finger pointing. I said you would benefit more if you had some kind of system in place to where stuff would be organized and everything wasn't on paper. I did stock. I didn't have to write where items were located if they couldn't be found. Like if it's not in its regular location, I had to put a dry erase marker on a freaking erasable, whatever you want to call it, and say, okay, so and so item is in this location, that location, this location. Like, really? Why can't you just have a system in place saying, oh, I have it here? No, it's all hand whatever. Said I have an attitude because, and then the best one was when he told me I was a morale killer. What? I'm a morale killer? For real? Oh my gosh, no, I'm a morale killer. How am I a morale killer? It's like I come to work smiling, joking all the time. I mean, I know you see some of my last videos where I be like mean mugging. There you go, mean mugging and shoulder shrugging. But no, that's not my persona. I like to have fun. I really do. But when people push them buttons, yeah, they get that other side of my. I've told this many times. They get that other side. I don't like showing that other side. I really don't. That other side grew up with me. Everybody who knows that other side is like that other side's an asshole. A to the asshole. Yes, that guy is no fun. No fun. But like I said, I'm a morale killer, and we had a meeting, and I brought up the whole y'all need a system in place again. They said speak what you feel, whatever. I'm like, all right. I was like, when a company tells you to speak how you feel, they setting you up because it is a setup. I will tell you for a fact it's a setup. I've gotten in trouble for doing what they say. It's not gonna work for you guys. Do not. If they say, well, then I said it's like they always contradict you because it's like I said, they tell you to speak up, and then when you do, oh, that's the wrong place and time to be. You told me to. Like, and then if you don't, and then something boils up to a level, then they say, oh, well, that's your fault for keeping it in. You could have just came to us. I'm like, you contradict yourselves. Like, you basically, I don't know what to say because, like I said, they had that meeting, and that I just thought it was funny that, like, I don't know, I'm pretty sure you've seen this on Facebook, like as a meme or something. My buddy Melvin from the last job, co-worker Melvin, he he had it on one of his walls too, and this was brought up in that meeting. Is like, oh, if A equals 1 all the way through Z, which word describes, was it, I forget what it was, but basically it was what adds up to 100. And basically if you spelled out the word attitude and then put the number next to the letters, it came out to 100. And I thought that was just a cheap shot at me, Mike, there you go. See, you bringing a bad attitude to the workplace. But the funny thing is, the only person who says I bring a bad attitude to the workplace was that guy. Everybody else I work with are like, who is he talking about? Mike? Wait, Mike and shipping? No. Yeah, this Mike. They're talking about this Mike. Not drunk Mike. Some people, only people that work at that job know who I was talking about. It wasn't even his name. I got, oh my god, so many stories. No, and then they're like, nah, nah, yeah. I'm the morale killer. I was the morale killer at that job. Yes. No, I really wasn't. And then obviously my last job, my attitude, Mike, your attitude, and so told me to speak up when spoke, and I spoke up and got in trouble for it. And actually, what's fuckface wasn't even there that day, so he never even seen that. And then everybody just was shocked because I was like, dude, I was up to here with the nonsense already. I know there's some people there still, but and was it I just I just done. But that's what I'm saying, like, because like I said, I volunteered to lead stretches. It was not mandatory, but I still did it from time to time, and that was frowned upon. Uh, Like, dude, I'm like, I bring the attitude, good attitude. See, no, not the attitude. I'm like, but I do all that because, like I said, people don't want to come to work and feel like, oh my God, we're here again. But then I was saying, like, when I would, my problem was when I was doing the stretches, then because how I would make it entertaining for everybody that liked the stretches. And all of a sudden, it just gave people the chance to. My problem was I did it so we can get motivated to get to work, and people use that as okay, we could just fuck around all day. You know? Like I said, me and the one guy who worked in our area, we busted our asses that Saturday, and then I was at my boiling point that day because we had busted our ass while we watched everybody fucking leave. We finished our area, got it caught up to what we needed to be, and the other areas were behind. And guess where I was sent the following day? Yeah, I was sent to their areas to go fucking get them caught up. And two other people were in our area that we got caught up because if it's not caught up, then they could say basically give a big this is what they're doing to you. That's what they're doing to you because you know what? It's like The Wire first episode. Like this one's for you. It's like this bad boy is going straight in your eye, and this one's going up your fucking narrow Irish ass. That's basically what they're telling me. That's what they're saying. They're like, no, you're gonna go do something that everybody else couldn't fucking finish. But if we didn't finish, we would have been stuck doing it the next day anyway. No, fuck that. It's like you sign me up to do the other job, and then when shit goes sour, you want to sign me up to go do something else? Well, fuck you. How am I not supposed to get an attitude about that when I gotta play literally clean up crew, cleaning and cleaning up everybody else who didn't want to fucking do their job? So that's where attitudes come from because you push the attitudes on people. Like I have a friend, I'm not gonna say her name, but she's awesome. She's awesome. I'm just saying, you're awesome. You know who you are. You're awesome. Okay. She she has an attitude from time to time, but you have to bring it out of her. Like you really do. Like it's like I remember they made some comment that like if you communicate with people, now you're a social butterfly. Yeah. Wink wink. Social butterfly. But if you don't communicate with anybody, oh, you're being mean, you're not being you don't got good communication skills. So what the fuck do you want from us? Really? What do you want? You want us to talk to people, help people out. But if we do that, then we're being too sociable. But then if you don't, then you're not being a team player. I don't get it. But I really just I'll have some more videos. I still got to do a compare and contrast video because, like I said, if you hear compare and contrast between different jobs, yeah, I think I have an excellent attitude. It's just like I said, certain circumstances bring out people's attitude. Bosses have attitudes. They get frustrated. It's understandable. Coworkers have attitudes. Frustration. It's understandable. So you gotta honestly, everybody just has to have some fucking understanding because I honestly don't think there is that kind of attitude. Like if somebody's coming to work just mean mugging all day, then yeah, that motherfucker don't need to be there. We've had one of those long time ago, back in the onion hat days. Long story. I will do like a throwback Thursday next week and show you those videos. And just listen to the rant. It was a 2-part rant. That's how long. And I'll keep that original one because, and you could tell how long ago that was because I mean I still had like neck tattoo. I didn't have my Philly sleeve yet, so you know. But anyway, I'm gonna talk to y'all later. I just wanted to give you this little piece of that little whole attitude thing. No such thing as an attitude. It's just people trying to weed out people that are either opinionated or trying to make something better for everybody else and not just for certain people. That's how I do my job process. I help everybody, not just certain people. All right. Later.